Neighbors who don't see eye to eye on most things were, surprise, surprise, on the same side to oppose President Donald Trump's plan. Sounds like this could have come out of a fictional story, but that's not the case. India and Pakistan were on the same side and against the US's plan to take back control of the Bagram air base in Afghanistan. In what's a significant display of unified regional opposition, a coalition of nations surrounding Afghanistan signaled its unambiguous disapproval of any American attempt to re-establish a military presence at the strategic Bagram air base. This emerged from the Moscow format meeting, a high-level consultation on Afghanistan that concluded in the Russian capital on the 7th of October. For the neighbors of Afghanistan, India included, the idea of taking back control of Bagram is seen as a destabilizing factor that fundamentally infringes upon Afghanistan's sovereignty. The gathering in Moscow, hosted by Russia, represented a broad cross-section of regional interests. Crucially, the meeting of the Moscow format included not only long-standing US rivals such as Russia, China and Iran, but also Washington's strategic partners, India and Pakistan. Along with the Central Asian republics, the 10 nations involved demonstrated a rare consensus on the issue of foreign military deployment in the region. The meeting was also notable as it marked the first time a Taliban administration official, that's Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi, had formally attended the event, lending significant weight to the administration's stance on foreign forces. The unified message was delivered through a joint statement released by Russia's foreign ministry. While studiously avoiding naming the United States or the Bagram airbase directly, the statement was clearly aimed at rebuffing the proposal. Now, this is what the statement said. The country's meeting called unacceptable the attempts by countries to deploy their military infrastructure in Afghanistan and neighbouring states, since this does not serve the interests of regional peace and stability. Bagram, located approximately 30 miles north of Kabul, served as the largest and most important US military hub in Afghanistan for nearly 2 decades before America's chaotic withdrawal in 2021 when the Taliban swiftly retook control. Trump's rationale for reclaiming the base has been twofold: an insistence that the US should never have abandoned it in the first place, and more recently, a focus on its strategic value in the context of geopolitical rivalry with China. He recently escalated his demands, warning that bad things would happen to Afghanistan if the Taliban refused to hand Bagram back, explicitly citing its proximity to what he termed China's nuclear facilities. This is what he had said about taking back Bagram during his state visit to the United Kingdom.
We're going to leave Afghanistan, but we're going to leave it with strength and dignity. And we're going to keep Bagram, the big air base, one of the biggest air bases in the world. We gave it to them for nothing. We're trying to get it back, by the way. Okay, that could be a little breaking news. We're trying to get it back because they need things from us. We want that base back. But one of the reasons we want the base is, as you know, it's an hour away from where China makes its nuclear weapons.
By framing the issue as a matter of countering Beijing, Trump attempted to justify a substantial re-engagement in a region the US had formally exited. But this argument has done little to convince regional stakeholders who appear more concerned about the risk of renewed conflict and destabilization. This phrase essentially formalized the neighbors' collective decision to endorse the Taliban's existing position, asserting that any renewed foreign military presence in the region would be considered a breach of stability. For Washington's allies like India and Pakistan to sign onto a statement alongside China and Russia opposing a US military move underscores the depth of regional apprehension regarding a return to the long-gone era of foreign military occupation. For more such stories, subscribe to SNG News, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.